Hey everybody, it's RowlesTheGamer. Welcome to episode 20 of the Final Fantasy VIII playthrough. We are still in this prison, man. But we're close to the end. I'm not even gonna speed up any segments anymore. That's how close we are. And we got some good stuff coming up too, so stick around for that. Like I said, this place is kind of a drag at the beginning of the second disc, you know what I mean? You hit up right after you find out your team survives the attack. Well, of course they would. There's 3 more discs, but you know. Excuse me. I just had an ice pop. Probably why I burped. But you know your team, they survive and you're past this and all this other good stuff, and then you're bogged down here for a little while. But live and learn, you know, I guess. So I need to climb a few levels here. And I have encounters turned off, I think, so. No random encounters to block our way. Which is good. And, there's only a couple floors, like I said, so that's why I left it in. As opposed to doing the speed up move, you know, that I normally would do. Apologize this didn't come out last week when it should have, but last week was the beginning of my new job, so I was still kind of adjusting my sleep pattern to get back to being a regular daytime worker, and I didn't really have time to sit down and record anything, unfortunately. But this is the weekend and doing it now, and then it'll be done, you know what I mean? So, because I really do like putting out videos. I mean, there's no reason not to do it. I'm a fan of making content, and I feel it just gets better the more you do, the more you practice, you know, so whatever. Yeah, I've been playing some Xbox games lately and trying furiously to get 100% achievements in a few of them. I'm so close in a couple. Like last year's Madden is the one that's really bugging me. But I have some games lined up in for the future, and I've got my Elgato. I now have it. It came in the mail for me, so there's really nothing stopping me but having the availability of a game now, because Elgato definitely works on this computer. Speaking of this computer, matter of fact, I just did a refresh of the drive, which if you're working on Windows, I would really recommend doing every like 3 years or so, because it's a lot faster than it used to be. And it doesn't delete any of your files or music. Music was the big thing for me, the music and this content. But it didn't delete that, and documents and everything. You just need to take some time to reinstall programs again. Like for example, I used a Bandicam to record this. I had to reinstall that again, and Microsoft Office and stuff. But that's all easy enough to do if you're smart about it and you save the programs like I did. I saved everything on a flash drive under a file, under a folder called Good Programs. So yeah. But anyway, moving on. You're finally at the top of this place. I'll turn off the TV there. But yeah, here we're gonna make some progress finally, and that's always a good thing. As you can see right there, my seed level is still high as hell. Just take the tests. There's so many guides online, so you don't need to actually know every single thing, you know what I mean? It's so convenient. And I think in this playthrough I don't really buy that much supplies anyway. So it all goes into like refining money and stuff. Turn off the TV there. I've been watching Linkara recently. But from that guy with the glasses with Nostalgia Critic and all that. But recommend it. And a one-hit kill. Look at that. I said before and I'll say it again. That's gonna be a constant of this playthrough. You know. Let me ask you guys a question. And gals, a question. When you have your own laptop that has a webcam in it, do you keep a piece of tape over it all the time? Or just when you're on like Skype or something? Because my tape fell off and I want to know if it's worth it to get the new one, because I don't really use the computer for any services like that. But anyway, here's a pseudo like little boss battle. I say pseudo because it's not really that hard. Just knock out, if you can, the guard there, because he'll cast Aura, which is a spell you get that basically puts you in limit break mode. See, here he goes. And that thing's gonna just micro missile like every turn now. Which really isn't that damaging an attack if you're beefed up and can heal, but still. Let's see what GF does to him. I think Quetzalcoatl here, mine's named Pikachu, is the only GF that I reliably summon throughout the game. It and Shiva. Because as their level grows, their damage level grows as well. And since they're with you from the beginning, they're probably the strongest ones you have. Until you get some great late game pickups, but it's not even worth it sometimes. Anyway, this fight just got a lot easier with those two disposed of. Squall here with the thunderous damage blade that he has. It's pretty ridiculous. So we can tell at this point, with us being outside, we're definitely high up. There's a blue sky behind us there. Good. Screws. That's great. I needed those. Screws are an item you need a lot of to remodel Squall's gun blades, if I haven't mentioned that before. In every video, I'm just going to reiterate facts that I think I need to share, because there's a pretty good chance someone will catch one video but not another, or, you know. Alright, well, party's getting back together, so there we go. Saving the day. And, finally escaping from this hellish prison. I don't think it would be nearly as bad if you didn't need to draw it up and down the levels. And God help you if you don't have the encounter half or encounter none abilities at your disposal at the time. Yeah, it's just good advice in general to get Diablos as quick as possible, because he has those two abilities, plus like the time and space magic refine, where you can get slow and stop, and haste magic, which is ungodly powerful to put on like character speed junction or whatever, as well as the mug ability, where you steal craftable and refinable items from monsters when you hit them. He's just so useful for junctioning. Excuse me. And his damage is interesting because it goes with gravity, and it gets more powerful. As he gets more powerful, it knocks off a certain percentage of their health. But anyway, Squall, get over here, hurry! And of course he's gonna make it in time. Jesus Christ, it's fucking... You know, you do get a game over though if you don't get far enough by the time the screen fades out here. Which I never understood. Because look, he's on the platform now. He's plenty safe. But you can die. But anyway, at least that's gonna let us get back on solid ground again outside anyway. Black screen held on a little bit there. Yeah, let's jack some vehicles and get out this piece. And the story that kicks off here is basically what is going to be carrying us all the way through the rest of Disc 2. It's quite expansive. It's a fun part of the game, I'll say that much. It might be my favorite part of this game, actually. Well, yeah, I think it is. It's like you're hitting the halfway mark, I'd say. Because we all know, people who've played them back in the day, the 4-disc games from the PlayStation or whatever, disc 4 usually is just the final boss fight. Or final areas where there's nothing much to do. Well, everyone seems to be okay. You don't much often have a jailbreak and get 6 people out successfully with no casualties or injury. So, who are we sending to the missile base? I love this, like I said, I love this part of the game. Let's take a vote. She doesn't mind which team we put her on. I think in this LP, I do what I generally do as far as team assignments go. I mean, you always, when you replay, you always play around and see, because there are character-specific lines, you know, for each situation and whatnot. But I like to play around and see what's going on. Portobello, what are you doing? Come on, we have to decide. Alright, let's pick a team. Yeah, that's my general move there. Actually, the first time I played through, I brought Irvine and Renault with me because they were under-leveled, and you actually have to send at least one decent fighter to the base with Selfie's team, because obviously there's gonna be a boss fight there, you know. So that's not a spoiler, right? Every video game in an enemy base has a boss fight, and it actually can be a little tough. So kind of be smart about it, you know. But anyway, this is a good split up too. As long as you have one of the guys there to be the physical hitter of the team, and the other party members you can fit up with magic or something. Yeah, for the longest time it was my first couple playthroughs anyway. It was you'd send Zell, Quistis, and Selfie to the base because they were the gate team from the first disc when we fought and trapped the sorceress. So it's like there was some sort of galactic kismet that had me picking the same people over and over again. I can't really explain it. There's a soldier coming after us. Poor guy. I don't hope he's alright. I hope he broke his legs. Alright, to the missile base. Find it on the map. And remember what controls are what and get back into the car. Yes, it is very helpful to have your mini-map up. Here we go. I think we're on the right track here. Yeah, if you follow the road is good for the cars. Alright. And this coming up here, you have different options. But we'll see when we play through that part. But you have different selections you can make about fight or flee or be coercive, stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. I titled an earlier episode Tactical Espionage Option as a reference to Metal Gear Solid there, like the train hijacking the first seed mission we have. It should be this next one, is Tactical Espionage Action, but whatevs, man. It's all good in the hood tonight. Alright, we'll have all that tactical espionage stuff next time. On the next episode of the Final Fantasy VIII playthrough. So until next time, this is RowlesTheGamer saying take it easy, and peace. Bye-bye.